Now in the UK, 11.9 million people are at increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. And in Portsmouth alone, nearly 1,000 people are living with the condition. Left untreated or poorly managed, diabetes can cause devastating complications that can lead to amputation or early death. Diabetes UK has invited members of the public to a roadshow where they could find out their risk. Our reporter Shan Robins went along to find out more.
There are 3.5 million people in the UK with diabetes. Only 10% have type 1, with the remaining 90% having type 2. The Diabetes UK team were in Portsmouth helping people find out their risk.
3 out of 5 cases of diabetes is preventable and can be prolonged on coming on. So we're here to obviously encourage people to be aware of what their risk is and then obviously to try and prevent them developing type 2 diabetes later on.
What did you think your risk might be and what did you find out that it was?
I thought it would be low because no one in the family has diabetes, but mine was just on the second level, and I think that's because I probably need to lose some weight.
Risks are not just related to the size of your waist. One family was surprised to find their estimated risk was different to what they'd thought.
I was actually hoping to be amongst the low risks. Obviously, like I say, I'm a very fitness freak. I do a lot of sports and that, but when they tell us they're at increased risk and they tell us it's due to age or ethnic background, that which obviously I've got mixed race in my family, so I don't know what to do about that.
And have they offered you any advice, or are you doing everything that can be done?
I'm doing everything I can. So I've cut down on lots of sugar, especially from tea and coffee. Obviously, I am a bit of a biscuit freak, but I have to cut down on that. I think I'm not going to go much on that anymore. Definitely
seriously?
Not. Yeah, seriously.
And yourself, what did you think before you went in?
I hoped I'd be low risk, but I know I'm a bit higher on the BMI. So, but it's good. I've come out low risk, so I don't have anything to do. I'm fine.
But are you going to join your husband in maybe keeping off the biscuits?
I don't eat many anyway, but yeah, try and cut down sugar, I think.
I think I'm going to do the same thing.
Going further forward, are you going to, obviously your dad does a lot of exercise, are you going to be trying to do that too?
They do judo anyway, after school. So yeah, they all like fitness, they like running, they're always on the go.
A big winner at the roadshow was the hula hoops, making workouts fun, and particularly apt as the risk of diabetes increases with age. For white people, that's age 40, but for African, Caribbean, Black African, Chinese or South Asian, that age limit risk drops to age 25. Chris is one of the ethnic groups with a higher risk and has had type 2 diabetes for 16 years.
I'm diet, exercise, I swim a lot and eat a fairly healthy diet, and I'm on medication, tablets.
Complications and not looking after your health with type 2 diabetes can lead to amputation, blindness, kidney failure and stroke. Yet in many cases, getting type 2 diabetes is preventable. So what diet changes can people make that will help reduce their risk?
Trying to make sure your diet has a third of your diet should be fruit and vegetables, a third of your diet should be starchy carbohydrates, so whole grain is better in terms of reducing your risk of diabetes. We should aim for 3 portions a day of low-fat milk and dairy. A really small portion of your diet should be your foods high in fat and sugar, so trying to reduce those is really important. And then you should try and have a protein source at each meal, so lean protein such as fish or chicken without the skin or red meat, and pulses as well.
The most important thing is A, to get people checked, but B, to tell them about all the complications and things that could happen if you do get diabetes, and how easy it is to avoid diabetes in the first place by diet and exercise.
Most of us have lower amounts of exercise than is recommended, so really trying to increase your exercise, whether that's taking the stairs more or walking more, that can make a massive difference to your health.
I think it's important because I don't think people realise about diabetes and the fact that it can affect your eyesight, can affect your limbs, and it's a whole big scale that you actually don't realise it actually can affect you.
To find out your risk, you can check online by searching diabetes, know your risk. This is Shan Robins for That's Solent.